So hi and welcome back to the vlog. A very cold vlog. I am currently about 2 miles from Buxton at a little, oh there's an owl, what a beautiful owl, at a beautiful spot just outside Buxton. There's a little like a hay shed with a couple of trees. So I have been here before. Sorry, I'm just watching this owl. I haven't got a camera out or a lens to capture it, so there is obviously a barn owl living in that little barn there. Beautiful. Sorry, sidetracked. So where am I? So I'm at this little barn, got these 2 beautiful trees. All the leaves have fell off. I've got some remnants of snow on the floor. Now it said on the forecast that it would be heavy snow last night, and then it'd freeze overnight and I'd have a blanket of snow, but yeah, we haven't got that. I've got snow on the peaks over there. I have got a spattering of snow all over the grass, so it'll give some type of interest. I did come here about a year ago now, when it was really snowing. It was snowing up until the point that I landed here. Absolutely beautiful. The sky lit up. It's sunrise now. It's sunrise in 4 minutes, and as you can see, grey, uneventful skies. But not going to be disheartened. I did get up early this morning, drove an hour and 10 minutes to get here. So it's not going to be a waste of time. I'm going to try and get something out of this, but I will put up on the screen some shots that I got from last year. Now last year, as you can see, the sky lit up raspberry colours, peaches, raspberries, absolutely beautiful. I couldn't have asked for more really. The conditions were like fairy tale, and as you can see, I've managed to get a couple of different compositions out of that day. Unfortunately, I wasn't vlogging at that time. That would have been amazing to see. But hey, here I am today. So today's vlog is basically about 5 lessons or tips when you're doing your landscape photography, or you're starting out. For people who are well into it, this is probably sucking eggs again like last week, but for people who are starting out, I think it's important to have a few basic understandings of things. So obviously, dedication. I'm here, it's absolutely freezing. It's 0 degrees on the car. I had a lovely warm bed with a girlfriend lying next to me, but R5 this morning, I'm up, I'm getting dressed, I'm down here. No breakfast. So dedication is one thing, having that push and pushing yourself, pushing your limits to get out in conditions that you would rather not be in, and then being disappointed by the results half the time. But it's about going back and back, because as you saw from those pictures before, that's what can happen when you get up at stupid o'clock and get a nice sunrise. So, you know, today hasn't been that day, but we can get some other moody shots, which I'm going to try and do now. So when I've lined up a few compositions, I'll show you what I'm looking at. So first shot that we're looking at here, I've got the tripod set up, I've opened the gate, and I've got the gate as a leading line taking us through to the hill in the background, and I've got the barn and the trees situated to the left of frame. So the sky is obviously garbage, so this will be getting some sky drops putting on it, or heavy Photoshop work. I will not lie, but yeah, I can make something of it. I've got a few cloudy, dramatic skies that I can probably drop into this. So that being said, I'll just take one more shot of this, and then we're going to head down and get to the back of the barns. That's great from there. One thing else I will say is the second tip I'll probably give out of the 5 is planning. It's always great to plan your trips. So I use Google Maps, Google Earth, just to scout things. I use sun calc to see where the sun is coming that day, which direction, sunsets, sunrises. So that's always good. Wind, obviously now I've got the drone, I've got to think about wind. Snow forecasts are absolute garbage. Met Office is what I use quite a lot. That seems to be pretty accurate. They're generally a load of rubbish. So you need to just plan it, go to it and hope for the best. And the third tip is probably adaptability. So as in today, so I've come expecting a blanket of snow and I've got very little snow and a really crappy sky. So it's adaptability. It's about trying to make the most of the situation. Because if you've got up and you've travelled and you've done whatever, it's always good just to get something out of it at least. Even if it's just a scouting mission or just a practice with your camera. And then when you get back home, you can play around with Photoshop and create an image if you want. But at least you've been to the location and got the actual image to play with. So it's not all bad. So planning, adaptability and dedication up to now, they're the 3. I'll think of 2 more and we'll catch you down by the barn. So after a little bit of scouting around, I've come across this composition here. I'm in a portrait and I'm looking at, if I can show you on the camera, I'm using the tree to frame the barn. So I've got the barn in the middle. I'll just show you. And I'm framing the barn with the tree branches. Now, because it's a 16 to 35mm lens, I'm angling it up and it's distorting the length of the shot, because if I keep it straight on, the barn is set too far back. So if I tip up the 16 to 35, because it's wide angle, it actually distorts the image and it brings the barn a little bit closer, but it also shows us the whole tree. So that's what I'm doing now. And it is looking really, really good. The sky, as I said, is basically complete washout, but with a little bit of clever photoshopping, I'll be able to give it some colour in the sky and give it some depth. So we're going to head now further around. I'm going to try and get a wide shot with the barn in the middle of the 2 trees. That's going to be my 3rd shot. I may get one more from one of the walls back there, but this is the 3rd shot and we'll see if that's any better than these other 2 I've took. So right, so as easy as that, I found probably the best composition out of these last 2. This is the best, I think. So I am positioned now in between the 2 trees, and as you can see, there's a hanging branch that's framing the barn. So if you look on the screen on my camera, that's the composition we're looking at. So I'm using the branch, obviously, to frame the barn. It's looking quite good, that shot. So I have taken, I'll just take another one. I have taken that shot. And also what I'm trying to do is I'm also angling the camera up as well, just to give more tree in the shot, like this. And by doing so, as I said before, it's accentuating the barn and bringing it closer, giving us more branches above. So the branches are swaying, so it is a relatively fast shutter speed. It's catching the branch before it sways. So I'm really happy with those shots. So I'm going to just try and get one more from a wide point of view. So my final shot, I've managed to compose this now. So I'm not putting the right hand tree trunk in the frame, I'm actually using the bowed branches that are hanging through to fill the dull sky, because the sky is garbage. So I'm trying to fill as much sky as I can with branches. So I've got the trees to the left, the barn in the middle, and then I'm filling the sky with these branches, and it is working. So that's what we're looking at. So as you can see on the screen, the sky is filled with the branches, so I've got no dead space. So that's looking really good. So I'll show you that image now on screen, and then I think we'll wrap it up, because I can't feel my fingers, and I've even got gloves on. I hate gloves. I can't feel my toes or my fingers or my nose, so it's probably time to wrap it up in a minute. So I'll put that image on now. Right, so just the last shot of the day is going to be here. So I'm just looking at the barn in front of me now, the trees either side, and the sky is shot, but I'll deal with that. I'll put a bit of magic on it. So while I'm taking this last shot, I just thought of another really good tip. Education. There's so much out there. I am constantly, my girlfriend will be testament to this, she's sick of it. I am constantly watching videos on landscape photography, now vlogging, B-roll, all things like that, drone photography, drone video. Constantly trying to educate myself and using all different types of creators, experience and knowledge to better myself, because I don't think you can ever stop learning. Just get yourself a setup that you can afford and get out and enjoy yourself. That would be the fifth thing I'd say, is to get out and enjoy yourself. Fun. Fun is a massive part of it. If you can't be bothered to get out of that bed because you've got no go in you and you've got no passion for your hobby that you're into, there's no point doing it. So fun, having fun is massive. It doesn't matter if you come home with no images. If you've gone out, you've had a good time, you've been with your mates, like I was on the waterfall in the last vlog with Martin and Joe. We had a great time. The weather was shocking, but we had a great time. So that's all that matters, and the pictures will come. The amazing photography will come over time. When you're at the right place, the right time, you get the right skies, it'll all just fit together one day. But until then, just have fun doing what you're doing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me babble on. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. It helps massively. If you haven't subscribed already, then please do. It's free. It takes 2 seconds. It'll help the channel grow. And I appreciate all the watches, all the comments, all the follows. I really appreciate it. Because this takes quite a lot of doing, coming out in these type of weathers, and it's nice that people want to watch it week to week. So thank you again, and I'll see you next week.